Fed cuts rates, but will struggling Americans feel relief? U.S. K-shaped economy. Why consumer spending masked deep inequality? The U.S. economy continues to grow, in large part thanks to resilient consumer spending. But analysts warn that this economic strength hides a deeper divide, one that tracks closely with income and class, forming what experts call a K-shaped recovery. What is a K-shaped economy? In such a scenario, different segments of society move in opposite directions. Some people do well, higher income earners continue to spend, invest, accumulate wealth, while others, lower and middle income, lag behind, facing stagnant wages, debt, or job loss. Spending remains strong, but unevenly distributed. Consumer spending in the U.S. shows surprising resilience, especially among affluent households. Despite concerns over inflation, rising interest rates, and economic headwinds, wealthier Americans continue making purchases in retail, dining, travel, and other sectors. Meanwhile, lower-income families are much less able to absorb increased costs or participate equally in the economic rebound. Drivers behind the divide. Wage growth and labor income for many in lower-income tiers has failed to keep pace with inflation and cost-of-living increases. Credit access. Wealthier households have greater access to credit or savings to buffer economic stress. Asset ownership. Higher earners are more likely to benefit from investments, stock market gains, property, etc., which further widens the gap. Debt burden and inflation impact hit lower and middle earners more severely. Risks and warning signs. If rising costs, fuel, food, housing, continue disproportionately burden those with fewer resources, their spending will drop, which could reduce aggregate demand. The economy's health depends heavily on consumers who are better off. Any downturn in wealth, e.g. falling asset values, among the top tiers could ripple through the economy. Policy decisions, interest rates, stimulus, social support, will play a crucial role in whether the K-shaped pattern intensifies or gets alleviated. Implications. For policymakers, upholding growth means more than maintaining headline GDP numbers. It requires addressing inequality in income and opportunity. For businesses, strong sales in some sectors may obscure weakness in others. Firms must anticipate shifting demand depending on which consumer segment they serve. For households, those not benefiting from the upside of the recovery face tougher choices around budgeting, debt, and essential expenses. The U.S. recovery is not uniform. While some continue to thrive, many are being left behind. The question now isn't just whether the economy is growing, but for whom it is growing. Unless steps are taken to spread the gains more evenly, the K-shape may become more pronounced, carrying risks for long-term economic stability.